Bonjour. Today we are going to practice a reading exercise. So we're going to read a beginner's text, which is of A1 level in French, and we're going to do it together. Right, to start with, you don't need to read with me. I am going to read the way that we, French speakers, will read a text, at a normal pace. So it gives you an idea of how quickly we read a text, okay? And then we're going to do it way more slowly, concentrating on the sounds of the text. And after that, you will be ready to read with me. So let's have a look at the text first of all. You can try to read with me if you want. That's not a problem at all. Or you can just listen and try to absorb the sounds of the text. Bonjour, je m'appelle Anna. J'ai un frère qui s'appelle Paul et une sœur qui s'appelle Emma. Ma sœur a 5 ans et mon frère a 10 ans. Mes parents se nomment Marc et Sophie. Mon père est électricien et ma mère travaille comme infirmière. Nous habitons à Paris. Le week-end, nous aimons aller au parc ensemble. J'aime beaucoup ma famille. So we've read this text. Or I read this text, and remember this text is of A1 level. In terms of translation, it shouldn't be a problem. Now, if you have any problem with the words or translation, which is not what the lesson is about today, we are reading together, then please refer to the support guide available with this very lesson. What I'd like to concentrate on is now, or are the sounds, okay, in this text. Now, let's have a look at the on sound, which you will see in pink here. On together or om together make the sound on. So let's have a look at how many words we have. Bonjour, on. Can you hear that? On. We've got another one, mon frère, okay? Mon, as in mine. Here it is again, on. And we've got it here again, habitant. Okay, habitant. We've got it here again, aimons, and that's pretty much where we have the on and om sound together, making the sound on. Let's have a look at the ou sound, which you find in brown. So ou, you've got it in bonjour. So o, you together make the sound ou. Our, okay, here from bonjour. We've got it here, nous, as in we. O-U-S, nous again, and you've got it in beaucoup, ou. Now you will notice that we do not pronounce a lot of the time the letters at the end of words, okay? Now, I have a video which I'm going to attach to this to help you. It's called Guys, Please Don't Sound This, okay? So the G is not pronounced at the end of a French word. Please, the P is not pronounced. So take the acronym, at the very beginning of that video that I'm advising you to watch. And all these letters at the end of French words are not pronounced. So S's are usually not pronounced, okay? Usually because we have exceptions. So when you see nous and when you see habitons, we don't say nous habitons, okay? And here again, nous aimons. We don't pronounce that. Or beaucoup, you don't say beaucoup, okay? So watch that video because that's very useful for the sound that we do not pronounce in French. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the green patches here. And these make the sound eh. Okay, and you've got it in je m'appelle, elle. But also when we use the accent grave on top of the I, such as frère, okay? So the accent grave is different from the accent aigu. They do not make the same sound on the letter I, for example. R. You've got it here for s'appelle, again, because we have a double L coming after that, which makes the sound of the letter E, which is I. You've got frère again, and you've got père, father, and mère, mother. And you've got it here again in infirmière, which is nurse, okay? But AI make the sound E as well, and so does EI together. It makes the sound E. So remember, E, that's the sound E. The opposite is E, which I have here highlighted in orange. E, here. et, okay? Et means and, me means my. And you've got it here, électricien, electrician, okay? You have it as aller, er, as well, okay? So these are the sound e. And another sound, okay, is en, en, together, en. And again, 5 ans, 5 years. 5 ans, we do not pronounce the S. 5 ans, 10 ans, 10 years old, 10 ans. And you've got it here for the word ensemble, ensemble, together. So you will notice that the en sound is not only an, it's also en and em, but it's also am as well. Okay, so learn all the sound that make the en and the ou and the e and the e sound, for example, okay, and the on. Now, what I would like to point out is the I-double-L, which makes the sound y sound. And you've got it in famille as well, and travail, to work or work. Now let's read the text, knowing the color code now and the sound. Let's have a look at the text together. Here we go. Bonjour, je m'appelle Anna. J'ai un frère qui s'appelle Paul et une sœur qui s'appelle Emma. Ma sœur a 5 ans et mon frère a 10 ans. Mes parents se nomment Marc et Sophie. Mon père est électricien et ma mère travaille comme infirmière. Nous habitons à Paris. Le week-end, nous aimons aller au parc ensemble. J'aime beaucoup ma famille. Another thing I would like to point out is how in French we have such a thing as a ligature. Now, ligature is this OE letters stuck to each other, and it makes the sound E, such as sœur. You will find it in sœur, sister, you will find it in œuf or eggs, yeah? So we've got it twice here, the ligature OE. And one last thing that I would like to point out is the liaison. So you will have it nous habitons with a Z sound, because the se, nous, is transformed into a z, because the letter afterwards is either an H or a vowel. And you've got this very clearly here in nous habitons, we live. And here you've got it here, nous aimons, nous aimons, okay? Nous aimons, we like. So what I'd like you to do now is have a look at the text, okay? This text is quite easy, as I said, it's of A1 level. You can pause it if you want. You can practice reading it on your own. But now we are going to read it together. So you can pause it before you do that if you wanted to practice on your own first, okay? Now, let's have a look at the text together. Now, concentrate on the sound and on the liaison, on the ligature, on whatever, okay? Here we go. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Anna. J'ai un frère qui s'appelle Paul et une sœur qui s'appelle Emma. Ma sœur a 5 ans et mon frère a 10 ans. Mes parents se nomment Marc et Sophie. Mon père est électricien. Est électricien. You can have a liaison here as well. Et ma mère travaille comme infirmière. Nous habitons à Paris. Le week-end, nous aimons aller au parc ensemble. J'aime beaucoup ma famille. Now, we've got quite a collection of Read French with Me videos. Why don't you have a look at them? Some of them harder than others. As I said, this one is of A1 level, and it's perfect for a beginner to practice their pronunciation. Okay, that's it for me. Au revoir, à bientôt, bisous bisous.